What do we do? What do we
Oh
do?
no! Everybody's mad.
Hello, everybody. I'm Raquel. We have Jermaine's Lunatic. It's Courtney and Carol's Cookies. And this segment's going to be called FunHouse Shenanigans. We just talk about anything, really.
You have the two Philly girls in the house. Watch out.
You there, Gio?
Is it deranged? Are you there?
Did he fall asleep?
He has checked out.
Did he actually fall asleep?
I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Deranged, come back, come back.
Come back to life. Come back to us.
He's gone. We lost him.
I was trying to get someone else on the show. That you guys don't know, but he's very, very funny. But he's unavailable at the moment. Because it'll be a surprise today.
Surprise! It's your dad.
Not my dad. My dad. My dad. Not that. My dad's kind of funny. My dad's more like sarcastic, but when he does it, he's a jerk. Like he's like condescending sarcastic. Like he doesn't say it in the funny enough way to make it a joke. Like he says it and you feel like, ouch. You know?
Damn, that one stung a little bit.
Yeah, it did. I'm so hungry. What should I eat? Hey girls, vote for me.
The noise.
I have a mind you, this is all like gluten, whatever, but I have the ones that taste good. I have a chicken parmesan with like a fake something pasta, or I have they're like udon noodles with vegetables.
Let's do it, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Did I just do that?
Yep, because
you don't want to hear all the delicious food. Doesn't it make everyone's mouths just water?
I had a big meal, so I'm okay.
I'm starving. I'm more making fun of the fact that I can't have like what I want. I want like a gigantic like a cheesesteak right now. Oh my gosh,
Gigantor.
I could eat 2 cheesesteaks right now because they're making them like small lately. Seems like, or maybe we were just smaller back then.
All that beef jerky was too spicy for my mouth.
Oh, now you're gonna tease me with that.
I'm dying. I have to keep chewing.
Oh, Raquel, I was
It
thinking
keeps getting worse.
On my face, but I'm laying on a pillow. I have to I'll get some food and then I'll be more wet. All right, we've got
death by beef jerky.
Death by beef jerky. You can that stuff's crazy. It gets stuck in your teeth, can't get it out. I can see you choking on that stuff. Don't choke, please.
I'm not choking. It was just spicier than I thought it was going to be.
Don't do it when you
beef jerky. Are you having a Slim Jim or something like that?
No, it's
snap it to a Slim Jim.
Just I
can't help it.
Bits of jerky in a pouch.
Are they like the Jack Links ones or the little Pilgrim ones from Wawa?
It's like generic Jack Links. It's from the supermarket. It was on.
Remember the little Pilgrim ones they used to have at Wawa?
Yeah.
I like those because they were the cheapest ones.
Beef jerky is not cheap.
No, it is not. That's why we've made it before here. We have the dehydrator and everything, but it's such a pain. It really is a hassle to do.
It's not something I need to learn how to do. I'm good. I'll just buy it.
So I don't know if I probably told one of you, or maybe I didn't tell either of you, that I am one of my bestest girlfriends from like my 20s, I should say. Like she was like one of our like crew of like punk rock girls in Philly. And she lives in Chicago now, but she lived in Philly for a while. My mom sold her house, Devin, actually, when she left. And then she had moved to LA. And we were asked even to be on like this reality show called Truckin', where we had to make it across the country via big rig trucks just by hitchhiking.
Yeah,
We were
that's
asked to do that because we were like tattooed and like whatever. That never went through, thankfully, because if I watched that now, I'd be like, oh my gosh, we were really, really bad. Um, but she is coming. She's gonna be in Denver on the 16th, and she messaged me today. She's like, "Is there any way you can be in Denver on the 16th?" And I'm looking at the calendar, and my second vaccine's tomorrow, so the 16th is like a day short of those 2 weeks. So yeah, I think I'm like officially free, and that's gonna be my first getting out of Steamboat. I'm gonna rent a car because the tires on our truck are horrible. And you have to go over rabbit ears and stuff. But I'm gonna rent a car. I'm gonna go down Thursday and see my niece and my nephews and my brother, and then see her all day Friday, and then probably stay at my brother's like Friday night again too, and leave Saturday and come back. Isn't that bold and daring of me? And I can't even bring Walter.
super
This
daring.
is the first thing I've done, like besides going to supermarket since the pandemic started. Those are my like exciting moments.
It's exciting.
And no, I'm really excited to see her. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm fully vaccinated, but I'm still neurotic." And I was like, "Don't worry, so am I." She's diabetes, so she's got a reason also. But yeah.
Cool.
I wish you guys were in Colorado. I'd be like, let's go to Denver for a trip.
I'm all the way down south.
Yeah, no, I know. And she's across the country. I was more just making a joke. It'd be nice if everyone was like a local. That's why when people ask me my superpower, what superpower I would want.
Flight.
Yeah, no, teleporting.
Oh yeah, teleporting.
Being able to like snap your finger and be somewhere.
Hey Bianca. How are you doing tonight?
Where's Bianca?
He's in the public chat.
Oh, is that Jay?
What would my superpower be?
Is that Jay? Like, or is that who watched the movies with us?
Oh, crap on my TV.
No, Bianca fights the zombies.
Oh, remember Jay when it's like Bianca something that day?
No, nobody remembers. It never
You
happened.
weren't there. You wasn't there. Devin, you weren't like nearly excited enough for me that I'm going to actually like leave this area. I haven't even gone to my doctor's appointments that are 4 hours.
I'm super excited. I'm
gonna go by myself.
I'm going
I'm renting
to
a
big
car.
bathtub party over it.
I'm renting a car.
Hey, Red Monarch, how are you?
Where are you?
What kind of car are you gonna rent?
I don't know. Should I get something fancy? No, it's just a 4-wheel drive.
You should get. Do they have the new what is it?
Oh, there I see it now. Hi, Bianca, and hi, Red Monarch.
Hey. What happened to DL? Did you stepped out?
Or fell asleep? I don't know.
Maybe he got abducted or something.
I think I got abducted the other day.
Yeah, you keep saying things like that.
Well, ever since Pete had to have that show and talk about temporary paralysis, and when that happens, you get abducted. Well, I get that a lot.
Yeah, you get a lot of things a lot. Doesn't
Yeah, I know. I'm very
mean...
fortunate. So can you rub it in some more?
Why don't you go read Pokey Little Puppy so you're ready for book club next week?
I love that comment that you put. That was so funny. No, seriously, I want to read you because Pete even agreed. I won't do it on here, but the first chapter of the book, I was like, I have a master's degree in whatever, and I can't even like comprehend what's happening. There's like 13 different characters. I can't remember their names.
He said it was probably not the best book, but the way he was talking about it, like he was dissing his whole thing.
He doesn't want to do it. I don't think. That's the vibe I got. He didn't say that. That's the vibe I got, I should say.
I think they might try a different book.
I told him to do Brave New World.
Pokey Little Puppy.
Pokey Little. Well, it's funny because the one girl in the chat's like Lotad, and that's a Pokemon. That's the only reason I said that. Everyone's a Pokemon. My gastroenterologist, my GI doctor. His name is Dr. Mankey. And when I was like in the hospital and I first met him, and I was all on every painkiller, like whatever, I was loopy. I just the first thing I said to him was Mankey. I said, "You're a Pokemon."
You're a Pokemon.
Yeah.
You need to expand your video game world.
I don't watch Pokemon. I don't even like. I never even knew what a Pokemon was. We didn't have it when we were kids. I'm too old for that. I just play the game Pokemon Go.
But you talk about Pokemon like if we're on the phone for 8 hours, 5 hours of it is Pokemon.
Because you have to collect them and it's very exciting.
I know.
You get shiny.
You need to expand your video game world.
I don't have the money to do that. Pokemon is a free game on my phone. I don't have the money to have all the fancy systems like you guys.
Yeah. Excuses.
I am ordering 3 pairs of glasses from that place, though. For under
you got
$90.
money for seeing, but you don't have money for playing.
Well, yeah, you got to see to play. I really want to be able to see properly again. I feel like it'll be just like, oh, type of thing.
And you'll be like, oh, God, this world sucks.
Oh, it'll be like the TV we have in the living room, the smart TV. Oh, it's too real. It scares me.
Yeah, it's like you're on the outside of a window watching
TV. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? I can't do it. I can't watch it. It gives me a headache, too.
Yeah, Dan's TV was like that, and it threw me off the first couple times I was over there. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with your TV, man? Like, what are we watching?
It's so weird.
It's weird. He's like, it's Sons of Anarchy. I'm like, no.
No, it doesn't look like your normal shows. No, I totally agree with you on that.
Weird.
I 100% agree with you. Where's the dog, and why isn't he with me?
I don't know. Where's the creepy old man that's supposed to be coming to my house stealing my freaking stuff?
Maybe what creepy old man?
A friend of mine stopped at the house today because I accidentally took a bag of their groceries home yesterday. So he came by to, reclaim his lunch meat. And he brought this creepy old dude with him, like creeper. And he's like, rah, 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 scratchy voice, like he's been smoking 800 packs of cigarettes a day. And he's like, you want to sell that trailer? I'm like, sure. How much? I'm like, $75, and you take the trash that's inside it. He's like, I'll be back in like an hour and a half. What's the name of this road? And he hasn't shown back up yet.
I was laughing at your comments. I
caught off guard by, this creeper rolling up on me. Because I don't get a lot of visitors.
Creeper,
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know his name.
Creeper, creep.
I would just like to know if he's going to show up or not. Give me some money.
I can't read the directions. Do you know that? That's so bad.
Creeper.
Creepy, creep.
All right.
I'm here every Saturday night, folks. 11:15 Mountain Time.
Mountain Time.
I'm a mountain gal these days. I'm so much not.
Hey Darius, how are you?
Hi Darius.
Hi.
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 No, you're not creeping. You're always welcome here.
Tell him to come on.
Yeah, let me put in the StreamYard link and feel free to hop on.
Join the creep.
Yeah.
Get down with the creep.
This does not look as delicious as it does on the package. Just so you guys know. Amy's made with organic vegetables and tofu, Chinese noodles and veggies, and a cashew cream sauce looks banging on the front of the thing. And then you open it up and it's like, what is that? Okay, let me mute so you don't have to hear the wrapper. Well, I'll be the rapper when I come back, yo.
Rapper the Rapper? I hated that video game. So does anybody know Pete's address? Because I'll be near his house tomorrow.
Oh, in Jersey?
really?
No, I don't know in Jersey. I was going to say, I know where he used to live, of
Yeah,
course. I could have
I'll-
given you like exact directions. I'm
I'll
like, he's
be
not
in.
there
I'll be in
anymore.
the neighborhood. Just
I can't
random
believe
and
he went
show up.
Jersey on us. And actually, I can because you can't. He's a family and stuff. So,
Oh, is that what you do when you get a family? You move to Jersey.
well, you can't afford when you have to have
You
bedrooms.
can't
for
afford
people.
shit in Jersey either.
No, right. That area for a while there was actually because my girlfriend bought a place there. Now it's probably you can't afford it. But there was a short
Nothing's
little
cheap in
period there.
Jersey
You
anymore.
could. I still can't read the directions on this thing with or without my glasses.
Well, it sucks for you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Guess you're gonna starve because you can't just guess.
I could have just guessed, but it doesn't look very good, and I want it to taste like it looks on the thing. Make a 1-inch slit. Okay, got it. Cut on high. Cook on high. 3.5 to 4.5 minutes. That means 4.5 minutes because my microwave blows. Okay, boom. What number slit did I say? Just cut.
Who cares? Turn off that mic. Creepy. It's all loud and
I
obnoxious.
know. I totally forgot because I muted it before when I was taking it out, and then that time I forgot. That's why I just listened. Okay, I'll be back. I'm here still, though, listening.
Because if we knew where Pete lived, I would leave something weird on his front yard.
Leave
wouldn't
something
knock
at
it.
his P.O. box or something.
I'm not gonna go to his P.O. box. I need his front yard so I can leave something weird.
I don't know where he lives. I wouldn't tell you anyway without his permission, just so you
Yes,
know.
you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
What
I'm
would
not
you
gonna
leave
say-
in the mailbox? What do you would leave in the mailbox?
I don't know what I would leave, but I would leave something weird. I'd sign it Courtney.
Ooh.
So I wouldn't put my own shit out. No, I would
It's all
sign it
right. I'm
Courtney.
always the weirdo. I'm always the crazy one. And you know what? I take it for the team always with the craziness. So, like, the craziness, the bitchiness, or the assertiveness, always me. I'll take it. Just because everyone else is so chicken to own up to their stuff.
I'm not
so-
chicken. I'm just trying to get you in trouble.
I know you're always trying to get me in trouble. I was too good to get in trouble. Actually, no, I got in trouble.
No, you
more
got in
than
trouble
you.
all the time.
I did.
Get in trouble.
I did get in trouble.
What
all
are
the
you
time.
talking about? You living in a fantasy world thinking you never got in trouble.
Well, I never got arrested, so I think I didn't get in trouble.
I didn't get arrested neither.
Ugh, I'm cold. I'm cold. Oh, speaking of, I was just on Messenger, and guess who was on there? Do you remember the name of our middle school gym teacher? Gosh, I can't talk.
Pillard?
Yeah, she's my Facebook friend, and she was on there.
I hated her.
She looks exactly the same.
Her and her weird husband.
Oh, that was
Mr.
James-
Pillard.
Jamestown is where I'm bound. It's gonna get better, 'cause there I was in prison, 'cause I was a debtor, and there I'll stay until I pray. Right?
What?
Okay, till I pay. That was the song he wrote.
Oh, I don't know nothing about no songs. I just
He
thought
taught
they
history, right? He was a history teacher, and he wrote a
No,
song.
he was another weirdo.
It was a good
gym
song.
teacher.
It was actually a really good song. I was like, I didn't have him for anything. I just
They
remember
were
him
both
playing his guitar
weird
and stuff.
gym teachers. Mr. Pillard, Mrs. Pillard. She was all.
Was
Was she
Mr. Pillard
lacrosse?
gym teacher?
Yes. If you would listen to what I'm saying.
Then who was the one that did the Jamestown song?
I don't know. I think you're just hallucinating shit.
No, it exists. If I could get Sasha on here right now, she'd sing it with me.
Okay, but it wasn't Mr. Pillard because he was a weird gym teacher, and they always
No,
wore
it was
those
someone
track
else's
suits.
husband though. From there, like it was a mother. It was a mother. Oh my gosh, it was a married, like female male like teacher duo. You know.
I don't know. There was
Good
that
story.
librarian and her husband, the Gebhardts.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Gebhardt.
Well, I don't know.
Interesting. Well, his song was cool.
I don't remember much of those years of my life.
I swear it was Mr. Pillard that did it.
Oh, well, maybe he did. I don't know. But he was a weirdo gym teacher, and they always wore those weird matching tracksuits.
I know exactly. I couldn't think of who he was until you just said that. I can totally picture him now. He was kind of short, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Like shortish.
Sure.
I was really good at the 2 of the 3 sports in middle school. I was our top scorer on the lacrosse team. Yeah. But and then I didn't do sports after that, except for just a tiny bit of field hockey. Like I started the season, but both years they made me audition for the basketball team, and
you're a giant.
I know, and I made the team, and I was terrible, but it was really hard to make the basketball team at our school, Raquel. But I was like 5'8", so they literally just wanted me to be the center and like get rebounds. I couldn't even catch rebounds. I just stood there like a giant oaf.
You suck.
Oafity oof.
You know, I didn't do anything in those years.
Oh gosh. And then it was my mom just, I think she's never wanted us near her.
My head hurts. Huffing so much paint today.
Darius doesn't need a mic setup. He can do it right on his phone. I'm only on my phone. I'm literally talking to my phone right now.
I thought you were on your computer.
No.
I'm on my phone too.
This is my phone.
Okay.
So he can do it on his phone.
Well,
and you don't have to show your face, like kind of like I'm not, because
did you have to log into StreamYards to?
You just sign up for StreamYards, yeah.
Yeah, you had to sign in to StreamYards to get on your phone.
Yeah.
But it just came up this time because I've done it once before. It just went right to StreamYard.com.
Okay.
So Darius Munchausen, you should join us right now.
Yeah, you can do it on your phone. Just sign in to StreamYards and click the link.
It'll just tell you to make sure your mic and your camera are accessed.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're
you don't want, if you don't want to use your camera, you can just use your avatar like Courtney's using right now.
I'll probably come on. I just have to look at myself.
I'm just saying that as like an example, really.
Yeah.
She just has to look at herself.
Oh, I just got out of the shower and I didn't do anything with my hair, so it's a big frizzy fro.
Got to doll herself up. Look all pretty.
Do I doll myself up ever? I put my hair in a ponytail. That's dolling myself up. Maybe a little bit of chapstick or like.
Gotta make yourself look all pretty like for all
and at my age, I put cover up under my eyes for my dark circles. I forgot about my food, by the way. Oh, and do you know what else I did?
Nope.
Just to add humor to this story. You remember where it said cut a swit?
Yeah.
I cut the whole bag and took it out.
That was wrong.
That was an A+ move. Score for me. Okay, I'm going to mute you for a second so I can get it out because half of it's in the wrapper still. Oh, boy.
I can't believe people actually dance at people's weddings. It's weird. Like, people have good times. I'm a friend of mine, not really a friend. Somebody I know got married today, and the videos are on Facebook, and there's people on the dance floor, like, having fun and stuff.
I always had fun dancing at weddings, but I always was drinking back then.
They're all wearing their masks. They look ridiculous.
I don't know if I would now, honestly and truly, without drinking. Sorry.
They're doing some weird dance. There's one girl on crutches dancing. What the hell is with these weirdos? Those boots don't go with that dress, Candy.
I just want to say, at my wedding, I hated having to do the dances. Like, dance with my dad, which was, like, I didn't hate. Dancing with my dad was actually, like, funnier, but, like, because he can't dance at all, but I didn't like being in the spotlight like that. And you can tell in the pictures that they took of like me and Tyler dancing that I'm like talking to him, looking at him the whole time, like, is this over yet? Is this over yet? All right, I'm gonna mute for a moment while I take a couple bites and I let you know if I'm gonna spit this out with something else.
Fandom, how are you?
Hello.
Kermit. I see Kermit.
How are you doing?
Good.
It's nice to see you.
Yes, I haven't seen you in ages.
Exactly. You should come here more often.
Although I see you sometimes elsewhere.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you been doing?
Good, I was watching Robot Chicken.
We were talking about that a little bit ago.
The robot chicken.
Hi,
Alex.
I'm Courtney.
That's
Yeah,
hi.
Yeah, this is Courtney, and then the one up top right next to me is her friend Devin.
Hi.
It's fun. It's fun. By the way, Happy Easter.
Happy Easter!
You as
Yeah,
well.
it's Easter Sunday.
It is.
I'm not sure how long I'll be on, but
That's okay. Stay as long as you want.
it's good to see you guys again.
Yes, it's really good to see you too,
Have you
partner.
guys? I saw a news. Been watching the new Simpsons.
They still make new Simpsons?
Yeah, they still do
Yes.
new Simpsons even though it's woke.
That's crazy.
They even literally had J.J. Abrams on that show.
Really?
They introduced him with a lens flare.
Nice. I haven't watched any cartoons lately. I like Squidbillies.
I didn't really get into the Simpsons when I was a kid. Like when my mom found out how adult like was it adult like show it was, she's like, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want to watch. I don't want you to watch this stuff. I don't want you to.
I
watch
remember the
stuff.
original ones on the Tracy Ullman show. Don't you, Devin?
Yeah.
You guys are old enough for that?
Yep.
Ah, you calling me old?
I'm not calling you old. You calling yourself old.
Old.
How old are you? You tell me first.
28.
Okay, I am way older than you.
Oh, she like old as dirt.
I'm gonna be 40, I'm gonna be 43 next month.
I'm
still like 20. I feel 20.
They even had as one of the protesters. They even had Mary Sue. Someone literally called Mary Sue. And she's writing herself into Harry Potter fan fiction.
See, I never got into the Harry Potter stuff. I think I'm the only person in
Harry
the world.
Potter's awesome. You're gonna want to be a Harry Potter.
Everyone says so. I just have to read the books.
No, just watch the last movie.
No, watch them all when they're little tiny kids.
I saw one movie. I feel like
I like
they were playing that game where I just remember them playing the game.
Quidditch.
Yeah, I was gonna say frigid.
they play it in the first 3 movies, I think.
I saw one of them. Then.
And then they it gets incredibly dark. At least one person dies in the movie.
Well, that's sad.
And then his house elf dies. His house elf friend.
I'll be right back. I just heard a noise.
All right.
I'm gonna go investigate.
Don't do that.
It might be the boogeyman. Be careful.
It might be the boogeyman, or the house could be on fire. Who knows?
Or the popo.
Or both.
It might be the police.
Shut up! Don't scare me.
But like I said, it's But yeah, someone dies and then at the end.
In the end, what happened?
And are you still there? It was all a dream.
I'm here. I'm eating, so I don't want you to hear me chewing.
At the end, it skipped to 19 years later, and they all had families, but none of them looked like they were happy at all.
And this is all the Harry Potter?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean,
I've only seen
it
one
could
of
have
them.
been because they were sending their children off to school.
Yeah, they're going to be empty nesters then.
Actually, no, they weren't. They had a young kid who wasn't in
Him.
school yet.
Yeah. No, I only kept hitting the microphone off because I'm eating and I didn't want to be slapping
Oh,
my lips and the.
sorry about that.
No, I could still hear you. I wasn't ditching you. I promise.
Am I too loud, by the way?
No, I don't think so. I'm
No.
too loud usually, so
What you eating, Courtney?
I'm eating. It's that Annie's brand, and it's tofu, vegetables on some sort of gluten-free pasta with cashew milk sauce. Sounds very delicious. Part of my
but
diet.
like it grew incredibly dark.
Oh,
They even the bad guy even destroys the school.
You just stay on here.
maybe you shouldn't tell much more because if people are watching, then maybe they haven't seen it, huh?
It's several years old.
Oh, it is. Okay, so it's not a spoiler.
No,
I'm back.
The only spoiler is Dumbledore dies.
Dumbledore's gay.
Yeah, that explains his interest in Harry.
It's all good.
He had plenty. There's mind erasing spells.
I wish well, actually, I kind of think I got one of those. I think COVID is full of mind erasing spells.
I want my own Death Eaters and a Patronus and stuff. I want my own Hagrid.
The last movie came out in 2011.
Oh,
Yeah.
10 years ago.
This has been that long?
Yes. According to the internet, and the internet never lies.
Never. It never lies.
And then they had the Fantastic Beasts series.
I didn't get into that.
Oh,
it's based off of a textbook.
It's based upon magical creatures around the Harry Potter universe, and I say it's like it's quite good. Like
Yeah.
I seen I seen the first two films. I'm just waiting for the third one to come out.
One of the things that they do was they in the first movie, I think it showed Grindelwald who was the main bad guy, hidden somewhere in the mist, somewhere in the dark, and four people are approaching. It doesn't say who, but a spell comes out of the darkness and wipes them all out.
That doesn't sound like a good time.
No.
Although they were going there as noobs, they had their wands lit. That seems like a noob move if you know he's in the area. Put on your night vision spell. I don't know if they have them, but I'm just... Also, he made a young orphan snap, turn into an obscurial, and kill a bunch of people more than likely.
Are you talking about
what?
Are you talking about that dark cloud mist? Yeah, that thing.
Yeah. And then it tore a path of destruction through New York City.
wrong with that?
Mm-hmm.
It probably killed a few 100,000 people.
I don't.
And in the next movie, even though they vaporized him, he's still alive somehow.
Hey, Darius, how are you?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
And
Hi, Darius. Oh my goodness, you sound so much like somebody I know, and I can't. It's not in my head yet.
Maybe you do know me.
I can't talk. Maybe I do.
Hmm.
Keep talking.
This is the first time I've ever been on YouTube.
hello!
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
really.
and it's my birthday too.
Happy birthday!
Happy
Happy
birthday!
birthday to
Thank you.
you! Happy birthday to you!
You sound okay.
I'll
From
get-
your voice, you
birthday.
sound like you're gonna be like 28.
28.
Yeah, from your voice.
Oh, thanks.
I-
Happy Easter, everybody.
I got
Happy Easter!
I got a new computer for my birthday.
Oh, hey.
It's a gaming
Cool.
rig.
It sounds badass.
Oh, it is.
Camera's frozen. Oh well. I'm gonna
So,
have a
how old are you turning, Darius, if I may ask?
I'll tell you off the air.
Okay, sure.
Is it 14?
Darius,
Sure.
my birthday is coming up, and can you just tell me if you're gonna be older or younger?
Well, I'm older than I was yesterday.
Well,
Oh, well
you have-
played.
With the smart ass comments, he's
No,
21.
it's not fair because he's picking on somebody who can't come back, and I'm usually such a witty Philly bitch.
I've had my first COVID shot.
I'm getting my second one
Oh.
at 8:30 in the morning, and I'm not looking forward to it.
I already got my first one. Next week I'll be getting my last one.
Me too.
I didn't get one, and I'm still licking windows and doorknobs.
Did you get one,
Okay.
Darius?
Did you ever see this?
Come here.
Go ahead.
Hold on a minute, Courtney. What was that?
Oh, I said, did Darius get a shot?
I don't know. Did you, Darius?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
my arm hurt for a day or two after I got mine.
I'm gonna tell you because I had COVID and I had a pretty serious case of it.
Oof.
I'm actually like a long hauler or whatever they call it. My first shot was horrid. I got very, very sick. And apparently the second shot will do the same, but at least I'm mentally prepared this time. So it'll go
That's
away.
half the battle, or so they say.
Yeah, well, for me, it means my immune system's working, and that's a huge thing for me, just with stuff that I have going on. So I'll take it.
Someone I know was hanging out with me on Friday or Thursday night, and they got a call that her sister was in an ambulance.
Oh no.
She had to rush out, and her sister lives in North Carolina.
Well, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, she's doing okay.
I thought they ruled out a stroke. But she has multiple sclerosis.
Oof.
So it could have been something to do with that.
It could have. They tested me for that for a while when they couldn't figure out what was wrong. I'm very glad I don't have that. I keep muting because I'm eating popcorn now, by the way, Raquel.
Is it caramel popcorn?
It's this is actually made by Angie's, not Annie's, but it's Boom Chicka Pop, non-GMO, gluten-free, sweet and salty kettle corn. Whole grain. I don't know how
I like mine drenched in butter.
Did
yeah,
you?
but I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
do that right now. I wish.
I haven't I can't remember the last time I've been to a theater. Maybe it was like a year ago.
My girlfriend Katie rented out a movie theater today for that Godzilla movie
Oh really?
for her family. Yeah.
City
that was
of.
cool.
Have you guys ever seen City of Ember?
No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
I think If I'm not mistaken, I'm
They,
not
they
sure.
made 3 books off of it. 4 books.
City of Ember. I'm not sure,
They made it. It was a
but
disaster.
I
It's a
think
disaster movie.
yeah, Tom Hanks and I think also Bill Murray's in that film.
It was a good
Oh,
disaster.
Yeah,
Basically,
2008. Wow, I was
I'll watch
just
anything with Bill Murray in it.
that was like my last year of high school.
Oh my
you
god.
should see. You should see it if you
I
haven't.
haven't seen it in a long time.
Darius, I'll give my age away. I started college and graduated high school in the year 1996. And my birthday's in May.
Okay, so you're a little ahead of me.
She was there when Jesus was born.
Devin graduated the same graduating class, by the way, from the same high school as me.
But I was 16 when I graduated.
But you were what?
16.
You were
You
not.
must have been
I
smart.
was.
You were not.
Maybe
Me
you
and
still
Mo
are. I
graduated.
don't know you.
So, what year did you graduate high school, Darius?
I'll tell you off the air.
Oh man, I thought I'd get it out of you.
Oh, now he's
I'm trying to remain anonymous.
That's okay. That's good. I have no anonymity because I was anonymous for the entire year of 2020 because I was in a bubble. So I don't care anymore.
Literally or figuratively?
I wish she was literally. I'd like to hold her down to the bubble stop sometimes.
Did you ever
But
see
you love me.
But there's an unknown in the city of Ember. There's an unknown geological event. It sounds like in the movie it sounds like meteorites or something. But in the book they explain it's 3 wars and 2 pandemics.
There's a spider falling from my ceiling right now.
Oh god.
Was the book better?
Actually, yes.
It usually is. Not always, but it usually is.
But the mayor one mayor hid the box that would save them, and it was found over 200 years later.
I lost sight of the spider.
When the
Yeah, I'm looking it up too. It sounds kind of epic.
when
Oh,
the
got him. Go in.
in the book they have a giant mole. In the movie they have a mole. That when the mayor goes into a safe house, it kills him.
It doesn't sound very safe.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in that safe house. That's a trap.
No, we didn't know it was in there.
I didn't like the room with all the eyeballs in it.
Eyeball room? I missed the eyeball room.
Did you from Pizza?
I heard it.
That
I heard
officially
the
creeped
words.
me out.
I was.
What about Judge Dredd?
I haven't seen the newer one. I heard it's pretty good though.
I haven't seen any of these. I'm not.
Judge Dredd is basically takes place in the future, where for some reason they nuked the middle of Australia, among other places, is a nuclear hell wasteland.
I've heard of it.
Is that why Australia's got all them deadly monster bugs?
That's
Everything in
normal.
Australia will kill you.
Okay,
That's
Raquel,
normal.
here's what I do during every stream. I always interrupt. What's everybody just at the moment or a band in general? Favorite band or band you like? Start.
I don't
Raquel.
like music.
That's okay then. You say that you don't like music. Raquel, go.
Favorite band? Oh,
Just you have to say something quick. Just something you like or anything.
I don't know, the Black Eyed Peas.
Okay. Good enough, Devin.
Conway Twitty.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with the zombies.
Or Slim Whitman.
Darius, you're up.
Anyone watch Walking Dead?
Yes.
Don't get count. Darius, you're up.
I mean, it changes over time. I really like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, the old school heavy metal.
Behind me on my shelf, if my camera worked, but I'll get my computer set up or something. I have a pair of Iron Maiden slip-on Vans with Eddie on the top of them. They were like collectors.
Nobody
Now that's
cares.
badass.
He said something about the
I
Walking
know.
Dead. Shut up, Courtney.
I was showing them off on I think it was Jesse's stream or something the other night. I was like, I have these though.
She also has a picture of Bon Jovi too. Not Bon Jovi, David Bowie.
David Bowie. I was just saying, no, I don't have the joke, but I mean, back in the day, he was from New Jersey. You like the joke.
The joke.
Was John Bon Jovi hot?
I didn't think he was.
No.
Lots of people thought so, but no, not to. I thought.
Was he ever married?
And like Nikki Sixx were hot.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Someone
Eddie
must
hot?
have found him hot if they married him.
We do?
Were they married him?
Eddie from Iron Maiden.
Okay, that's a good point.
No. That's funny though. No, I like.
I'd marry him for his money.
Did you guys ever?
I was more into punk rock, but I love metal too. I love all music.
Courtney, stop talking. Let somebody else talk.
I'm talking to Darius. We're having our own conversation.
You guys go to your own private corner.
We're in our own private corner. I know we're diagonal. Darn it. I was looking at myself in the.
Somebody said zombies, Walking Dead. Let's get that back to the good stuff.
Yeah,
Did
Kermit.
you ever read the comics of The Walking Dead?
Only a couple of them.
Do you want to know how it ends?
No, don't tell me.
No spoilers.
Spoilers.
No spoilers.
Don't
Kermit.
tell me.
Someone dies.
Nah, no shit.
That happens every episode.
But it's
If dog dies, I'll be pissed.
Don't
no,
say anything.
dog's
don't
not
say-
in the comics.
I know. Neither is Daryl, so we're okay with them. But the one that needs to die is Rosita. I cannot stand her stink face.
Don't spoil it, fandom. Don't spoil it.
I don't like Rosita so much.
Let's just say she has a happy ending.
I don't like the actress.
Well, isn't the whole idea of The Walking Dead that nobody can have a happy ending?
Yeah.
Like, if they die, they just become zombies anyway.
No, the
Like it's the zombie apocalypse.
Eventually, they change that in the comics.
Eugene
get a
is going to
permanent
have
settlement.
a happy ending. Eugene and Princess, they're going to get it on, make zombie babies.
Actually, she dies No.
You
She
know,
does.
Father, not
She's-
Father Gabriel.
she's not in the-
dying. He's not dead yet.
In the comics, she's not with him.
He needs to be. Somebody needs to love Eugene. That's all I'm saying. I don't care who. Somebody. Give the man a break.
He does have one, but she dies at some point.
But he finds love, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
But Carl does too.
Carl's dead now.
Not in the comic.
I know. They changed it all up.
Okay, I've never seen this show, both of you.
I haven't either.
And now I
I'm
will not. Thank you very much, Devin. We'll never get to have nice conversations.
I'm not into
We're
horror
not
stuff.
spoil-
So I
we're
wouldn't
not
watch The
spoiling-
Walking Dead.
I'm looking
You
for
had-
next spoiler alert. I'm calling it. Sorry, guys.
I'm keeping it
Because
I'm
a lot of
keeping
what
it,
happens in the comics
very-
doesn't happen on the
I
show.
forgive you both. It's okay. I forgive you.
Shut up. You was never going to watch it.
That's not true.
No.
I'm just too ADD right
It
now.
has
to
one
get
more-
through a show.
Actually, Walking Dead has one more season in it.
Yeah, they're going to spread it out over 2 years.
Actually, you're probably like
And
more
then they'll
than
end
right.
sitting in a diner playing "Don't Stop Believing It," and it'll piss me off if I actually watch it.
Which is good because I still
Did anyone
got
else get
time
the
to get
joke?
down there and
I know
stalk
Devin
them.
did.
I haven't seen the new stuff. I haven't
Devin,
seen
you got that
past.
joke right?
No.
What?
The season will end. It'll take 2 episodes, and then it'll end with them sitting in a diner with "Don't Stop Believing" Journey in the background.
Oh, what was that from?
Actually, no.
And
If
for
it
the end of the
ends at
Sopranos, there was like, what?
if it ends at the comic route, then
It's
it'll
anticlimactic ending to like a loved show. That was like,
it'll end with a zombie. It's gonna end with a if the trailers are right, it's gonna end with a court case
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, or it'll just suddenly cut
for
to black.
killing a zombie.
Going to zombie court. Zombies have
No.
rights, you know.
A regular
All right,
court.
what
Oh, is that a Seinfeld reference?
what is the
Do you
coolest
want-
place anybody's ever visited?
What?
Coolest
What's
place?
it?
The nicest, coolest, your favorite
I have
place
2
that you've ever
places,
visited.
3 places.
Go ahead, you start.
I went to Germany,
I've been there. Cool.
England,
I've been
and
there. Cool.
Austria.
I've been there too. They're very, very awesome places.
Those are
Okay,
cool
well,
places.
We're going that way now. We're going we're still going clockwise, but it's your turn, Darius.
What, my turn?
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
also been to Mexico.
Ooh, nice. I've been to Mexico.
I'm afraid to go to Mexico.
It's kind of
And,
overrated.
and the Disney Island.
I'm afraid if I go to Mexico, I'll accidentally offend someone in the cartel, and I won't make it back.
Yeah.
That's not likely to happen.
No, it could. in some
No, but
places.
it's something that I'm paranoid
could.
about.
They'll just think you're a dumb
It's a
tourist.
weird thing to be paranoid about.
They'll just
Well, they'd
think
be
you're a
right.
dumb tourist. More than likely.
Darius, what was your favorite place? Or name one.
Favorite place?
Just a place that you really enjoy visiting somewhere.
I've been to the Hard Rock Hotel in Vegas. That was pretty cool.
I stay there every time I went to Vegas. I don't go there anymore, but I
Hell
love
yeah.
that place.
I've been to Atlantic City.
Atlantic City is about half an hour, 45 minutes from where I grew up.
You wanna
Once
know
they
my
put in the
favorite
Atlantic
place?
City Expressway. So if anyone can guess where I grew up.
I've stayed in the Tropicana.
Nice. Darius
The
Harlow.
real Tropicana?
That hotel has everything. In theory, you never have to leave.
Tropicana just makes me think of Ricky Ricardo from I Love Lucy.
I just think of orange juice.
Lucy.
The Simpsons did it.
Simpsons did everything.
Simpsons did it. My favorite place, Courtney, is your mom's house.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta throw that in there.
You don't even know where my mom lives.
I'll find it.
Or do you?
Yeah.
I know where you live now, though, because I know where Shannon lived. You said you're right there.
Okay, go to my mom's house. Say hi. What's up,
I-
mama?
I've been to Erie. No, I've been to what was it? Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Hershey Park.
Oh, yeah.
That's not far from us either.
We stayed in a cabin at their campground.
They had the Super Duper Looper roller coaster. Like that was like old school.
Yeah. Hershey Park was the first place I ever went on a roller coaster.
Are you from?
I
the
made
East
my
Coast
own
area?
chocolate. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, they have Chocolate World, and you go in and go on the little ride.
Everything smells like chocolate there.
It's
I
just
can't
oh my
smell.
But not everything tastes like chocolate.
No.
God.
I
I've
can't
had
smell.
Licking weird things.
Well, you wouldn't be able to smell, but you'd still be able to taste it. It would taste delicious, hopefully, if you can taste.
Yes, I can.
And
But
you would still love Hershey Park and Chocolate World. I guarantee.
We stayed in. There was like a curfew at like 10 or 11 at night. In the campground. Within 30 minutes, it was absolutely silent except for the crickets.
Crickets are cool. I miss crickets where I live now.
Because I wasn't there, or Courtney wasn't there yapping.
Yeah, we're usually
Our cabin had a TV in it.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be like a river of chocolate, like in Willy Wonka, but
I know.
sadly there isn't.
That would smell after a while, dude.
The FDA wouldn't like that.
I don't care.
No.
It would be cool. They could make a fake one even and just have it smell like chocolate.
River of curdled chocolate.
Ew.
Ew.
I've
You're gonna
also
ruin
been.
chocolate for me, Devin. Stop it.
That's what happened in the movie.
You
I've
don't
also
get
been to
it.
West.
I'm
You know
gonna
where
be
else
sick
I've
for the next
been?
2 days,
To
and then I
West
have to do my-
Virginia.
West Virginia.
Oh, I was in one town in West Virginia, and that's the only time it was driving across the country. And I'm just gonna say it was special. Wheeling,
We
West
have a
Virginia.
up here too.
I've been. We went to the same place 2 times, several years apart.
Cool.
We left at like 8 a.m. and there was literally no cars on the road.
Hmm. Did you know somebody there?
It was a family reunion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's the
what
only
kind
reason
of-
I can think of why someone would go to West Virginia twice.
Yeah,
It's
right?
it's
Family.
it was a mountain resort as well.
Okay, I
West
didn't
Virginia
know
seems like a
that
place that
they had
Heights
that
and
there.
bodies.
It's called Pipestem, West Virginia.
Pipe stem.
I'm gonna look that up.
It's
We
Raquel's
stayed in-
turn. She never told us where we never got to finish.
Fort
So-
Lauderdale in Florida and San Francisco, California.
Oh, SF.
I've been to the San Francisco airport. There's guys with automatic rifles there.
Well,
Security.
I mean,
No.
this is like I've been to San Francisco several years ago. This is like before everything just went downhill.
Devin, what about you? It's your turn.
Well, Sonoya, Georgia, where they filmed The Walking Dead, chased by
Huh?
security. That was the last place that I enjoyed going to.
I've been
But,
to Savannah, Georgia.
I love Savannah. I was kidnapped almost pretty much, basically kidnapped in Nassau in the Bahamas.
Oh,
I
Savannah's
was
college
almost,
town, isn't it?
I was almost kidnapped for the King of Prussia Mall.
No, we were in a local cab, and it just kept going deeper and deeper away from the cruise boat, and we were pretty sure we were going to get shot in the back when we turned around and got pretty much jumped out of the cab, because the further and further we got into the island, the less English this guy started to speak, and it just wasn't cool. I
This
didn't
is
enjoy
probably
it.
one of the reasons Darius doesn't want to go certain places.
Yeah, don't get into local cabs.
No.
I rode my first jet ski in
Country.
Cozumel, Mexico.
I
I
like
hated
Canada.
riding a jet ski. There.
There was a, but in Pipestem, there was a there we were eating dinner at the hotel, at one of the hotel dining rooms, and you could look across the valley and you could see an abandoned cabin. I
Cool.
never hiked up there, but my parents did, and they said all that was left there was the springs of a mattress.
That's
I
kind
would
of
take
creepy.
it home.
Of course you would have.
I love abandoned shit.
I actually did feel a little bit creepy out there a few times.
I tried to take a petrified possum home once, and Becca wouldn't
Oh.
do it. It wasn't gonna be stinky or buggy or anything. It was.
At
it
least
was
we
in a
have
cool pose.
taxidermy, still that's active in the town I live in now.
Becca wouldn't let me put it on the back of the truck.
Isn't that?
I don't.
Has
know
anyone
dead
broken
anymore.
into an abandoned building?
I don't
No, I have
dare.
I do it all the time.
Oh, we went
And
to
try
the state
I know
park
I
near
have.
one of the state parks where I live, and we kind of got, probably were in an area we probably shouldn't have been, But it back. But long story short, we found this really creepy abandoned-looking house.
I found an entire village that was abandoned. It's called Skillman, New Jersey. It's not. They tore everything down, but it had a hospital, a school, fire department, police department.
And you
houses.
found that one in
Everything fucking
That's
abandoned.
creepy.
It was
in
so
Colorado
freaking cool.
too.
It was so neat.
I live in New York.
I love New York.
It
New
was
York
a
City or New York State?
It's a state. God forbid
Okay.
the city.
Yeah, I love New York City. I used to go to shows
I've-
at movies all the
I've
time.
been in New York City. Fuck that place.
Fuck that shit, yo.
It's too expensive. Is the only
Courtney, is
thing.
that
I'm-
you?
No.
I've been
I
to.
mean, it's cool if you go for a couple days.
I've been to
Well, my
Washington D.C.
sister goes to
too.
college there, and my brother lives there now. So, and my other brother lived there also for a while. I have a lot of siblings. So when
How many siblings do you have?
well, now that my dad finally married my stepmom, because I called her stepmom forever. It's like legal that they're my step siblings. I have 3 step siblings, so that would make 9 altogether. So I'm the oldest.
Damn!
technically.
Your
a real
father's
Brady
been
bunch.
busy.
Yeah, no, we're the Brady Bunch on crack. That's what I tell everyone. Because we're all like different moms, different dads.
Your father's really been busy.
No, it was my dad and my mom had me and my brother, and then my mom, my stepdad had my brother and my sister, and then my dad and my it wasn't my stepmom. Lady before had my brother and sister, other brother and sister. So there's 6 blood, even though we're like half. We all always were together. So my parents
And-
never they
And
always got along.
I've been, but yeah, my state is
It's a
really
team effort.
weird.
So are you like Syracuse? Are you Western or like?
No,
You don't have to tell me where exactly.
I live by Saratoga.
Okay, cool.
I was at the tree conservatory next door.
Cool. I was thinking
Me and
more
a friend
cities
actually
would be like-
we actually went close to the abandoned house.
We used to try and get into this abandoned like mental hospital, but I don't think we ever
Yeah.
succeeded.
That's where you get killed.
I have broken into an abandoned mental hospital.
So
Was-
have I,
was
and
it
I've
on
got
Bridge
the medication
Avenue?
room sign.
I knew I wouldn't be the only one.
I couldn't believe the sign was still on the door.
Are you
Shit,
are you
I would
saying
have
that to
taken the
me,
whole
Darius?
door.
There's all kinds of in my town I've actually found the graves of the founders of the town.
Oh wow! It was on the property.
It's back in some trees. The town library was built on an Indian
Burial ground?
site.
Mhm.
Burial site? Okay.
I don't know if it was burial ground, but they had artifacts.
I think my house is on top of an Indian burial ground.
Really?
All kinds of bad shit happens in my house.
I think my apartment complexes. It brings it, although the crazies live here, or
I like
used
crazies.
to.
Crazies are fun.
Like
sometimes.
I've had a stalker neighbor.
Cool. Everybody remembers their first stalker.
Yeah.
I still have, I think, my first stalker.
You
Oh,
are
shit.
a stalker.
I really think so.
But my other had an on and off again girlfriend who I swear was on something because she came at like 5 in the morning and started pounding on his door. When he didn't answer, she pounded on my door.
Ugh.
What a
And
crazy.
she wanted to be let in. I was like,
Yeah, that's-
hell no. She was gone for like an hour, and then she didn't, and then she returned.
I would have let her in.
Oh no!
I found out later that she was actually looking through my window with a
I've had that happen
flashlight
to
and the
me.
hoodie up.
Creepy.
What?
I've
That
had
is
that
just
happen to me.
creepy,
I've had like
man.
a peeper watching me sleep before. It was really gross. It was really creepy.
Oh, no.
I was on my all-night Netflix binge, so I was up.
So I'm gonna tell I never got to go for my question. So it's my turn.
All right, sorry.
You don't have to apologize. So I would have never said this before. It would have been one of my top places, but now it especially is because of what happened. But Notre Dame would be one of them.
She got to say it with the accent.
Yes. And I
You've
You've
also
been to France?
yeah, in France. And
Like
another
she's
place in
cultured or
France.
something.
I have a picture of it. I have a picture of myself.
I've been to the British Museum. That was
Nice.
awesome.
I have a picture of myself standing on the beaches of Normandy too, right where D-Day happened. That was cool.
Ooh.
The cliffs of Normandy. That was a cool thing. Another place that was super cool was the Wisconsin Dells, and that is totally random, and that's only because I like weird side shit, like roadside weird stuff. And then Amsterdam was pretty much a blast.
In more ways
that-
than one, eh?
Yeah.
What
Mexico,
is the
alright.
Wisconsin Dells? What do they have there?
Okay, so like every
Do they have hookers?
they don't, no, I don't know. I was there when I was 17. Okay,
Every city has hookers.
but they had like on the drive there. They
I
had
collect hooker
first of all,
trading
on the drive
cards.
there. They had like a mystery spot, if you know what that is.
Lake Georgia's a mystery spot.
Do you know what that is, Darius?
I used to. What is it?
It's like we're like I don't know how they do it. It must be like the magnets in the like hill or something, but everything flows like the water flows upwards. They'll put you in a chair and you like stick to the side of the thing. It's totally like road. You know what I mean? Like
It's where
like
the physics
roadside.
goes all wonky.
Yeah. And then they
Supposedly.
had one of those on the drive there, and then they had an old school like dinosaur park where like they're all like from the like 60s. It was really cool. I like stuff like that.
I
And
like
then-
dinosaurs.
And then we went to the Circus Museum on the way up there also, which was somewhere around in Wisconsin. And that was cool because they had a whole exhibit to like the freaks and like the tattooed woman and like whatever. And then in the Dells, it's like more quaint but every hotel is from like, it's just so cool. Every hotel is like seafoam green and like it's just really neat. And they have a Ripley's there. They have a robot museum there. They have,
Okay, a robot museum.
They have a robot
Robots.
museum. Are you there?
Ooh.
No.
In Ticonderoga in New York. There's something to do with the original Star Trek set tour or something.
Nice.
I like robots.
I haven't been there yet. One day maybe.
Yeah, people from Michigan go to the Dells all the time, but I haven't been there, so I wasn't really sure what a Dell is or what they had.
I don't even know what that means because I was 17 and I'd never heard of it. And all I know is that I drove from the East Coast with my boyfriend at the time, who was a little bit older. And he was like, I was really into that stuff anyway. But like, he was like, this is going to be a cool trip. And he planned it that way, you know. So we went to the old like dinosaur park, like and like it was just neat. We went to like a mustard museum, and we made sure to eat at like an A&W that still had people that came out to your car and stuff.
A mustard museum?
The highlight of her trip
yeah,
is
we
a
went to like all
mustard
sorts of weird
museum.
stuff. It was like one of the best trips. I've
How
ever
do they have
been.
enough content for a mustard museum?
Oh, there's a lot.
You gotta go.
Mustard.
This sounds like a weird, interesting place.
Did it have ketchup to go with it?
No, it was a mustard museum, and that's it.
Is there a ketchup museum?
I don't know. There's got to be somewhere. They've something for
I
everyone.
have to look this up. Mustard.
Oh wow,
museum.
they have a huge water park.
Oh, at the Dells?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
But I remember they had a Ripley's when I was there. They did have a Robot World, and they had a See, we did a lot of stuff like outside of that little town area.
Oh, I've also been to Fire Island
That's cool.
in New York City, Long
Yeah,
Island area.
I've been to Telluride. Random.
That's right. You have been to Telluride.
Telluride. What's in Telluride?
The Bluegrass Festival every year.
That's not why I went.
That's what I always joke about because the jazz festival or something.
We went all
Okay.
Caribbean.
I've actually haven't been there since I was a little girl. My mom has pictures of me at these festivals. That's the only reason I say that. I live in Colorado now, but I haven't gone to Telluride, which is weird.
All I saw
Oh
was
yeah, it's up in the
mud.
mountains.
Do you know? Well, I'm in the mountains,
And-
but do you know where I went in Colorado that was super duper cool? The
Hmm.
Stanley Hotel in Estes Park.
Which park?
There are some creepy places out there.
It's in Estes Park, the Stanley Hotel. It's where The Shining was based.
Oh yeah.
And when I say super, super cool, I mean so super cool that I will never, ever step foot in there again because it's really haunted.
She's a
Did
big
Did you have
old
any experiences?
I
It was
would not stay in that
So
hotel.
terrifying.
big
Someone
old.
Did you
kept
have
brushing
any
my arm, like,
experiences?
yeah, someone kept brushing my arm like all night. It was really freaking me out. We had a
You
lot
think
of
he was
us
some
do
kind
that.
of kid?
Hmm?
You think he was some kind of kid brushing up your
Yeah,
arm?
because we were in room 416, and that's like one of the more haunted rooms. There's a couple of them in the hotel, and that used to be the floor where the nannies were. So the children were always up there, and you could hear at nighttime. See, I don't know if this stuff is like you make it up in your head because I knew they were playing it, but you could hear children's voices. It was weird, like very echoey, and also the thing that was very creepy was like
Were they like giggling too, like laughing?
You know what? I can think of two
Not
possibilities.
Eee.
I can think
No.
of two possibilities. One, hidden speakers for the children, and two,
No,
hidden air
we, like,
vents.
we looked everywhere. my
You
My
ain't
husband
gonna
and I
put them where
were
you're
like-
gonna be able to find them.
stealth, like he went around the whole place. Well, I was so mad at him. I was terrified, and I didn't even want to stay in the hotel. But his mom and his stepmom were there, and they got us. It's really expensive to stay there. It's like $400 a night, and so I was gonna take like 3 Benadryl to knock myself out because that's what I was using to go to sleep at the time. And he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go down to the bar," and I was like, "You are not leaving me. No way. Like you took me here to this place. I have a very big imagination, so I'm easily spooked. I'll still do it, but that doesn't mean I'm not terrified."
I've been on the ghost tour of Savannah, Georgia.
That's pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie. Every now and then when we walked back to our hotel, I looked back over my shoulder.
Oh, I'm like that anyway.
I like ghosts.
You want to hear a sad story?
No, I don't.
Yes, make Courtney cry.
Don't make me cry.
Cry, baby, cry.
Basically, long
Wait, wait,
ago, a kid was
Don't you mess with one of my
what-
favorite movies.
no, not.
Let's talk.
It's not a
I was talking to
movie.
Devin. Sorry.
Long ago, there's this kid who lived on a cul-de-sac, and he was strange, and he snapped animals' necks. One day, a dead baby was found in the cemetery.
I'll be back.
Aw.
Fandom, I'm gonna put a stop to that. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear the rest of the story. I really don't.
It's too dark.
Yeah.
Long story short, they hung him in front of his house. And dead
Seriously.
animals appear on Halloween.
Mm.
That's... He was
Yeah,
given-
that's a dark story.
That's the only story I remember from Savannah.
All right, Courtney, it's over. Come back.
Well, I can still hear you all.
Then why did what?
What?
I don't want to hear it anymore, please.
He's
Yes,
Kermit. We like.
Let's go
can we-
back
can
to
we-
like talking about like the Dells or like some other
Yeah.
cool place you've been.
Has anyone been
I've
to Gatlinburg, Tennessee?
No.
No,
I've been
gone
to
south
the
very much.
state of Tennessee, though.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon lives
I
there.
have relatives that live in Kentucky.
Kentucky's nice,
Karma's
too.
Pimp.
I don't think I've been to Kentucky.
Hey, Karma's Pimp. How
They
are
have
you doing?
like 5 kids. I've only
Yeah, I
met
remember when I
one
went
of
to,
them.
Oh, go on, Derek.
Gatlinburg, everyone had like tricked out cars. They had like neons on the bottom, and
That's like
subwoofers
the
and
lake, right?
hydraulics.
Do you
And
want to
you
hear?
could buy like swords, axes, all kinds of weapons. I mean, they had gun shops, but I was like 16, and I got like a Last Samurai replica sword, which is pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's
You just walk down
cool.
the street with it, and it's kind of a weird place, but I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's like people don't usually go there, but why not?
I'd go. Let's go.
Is that the place that's known for like it has like a lake or beaches or something?
It's up in the mountains.
There's
Oh,
also
you know what I'm thinking of? Totally nothing to do with it. I was thinking of Galveston, Texas, I think.
Okay, I've not
Did
been
you
there.
know Hawaii is very
Not even close.
haunted?
Just the words got me confused. I'm just admitting that my stupidity right now. Um,
Did you know Hawaii is very haunted?
I've been to a
No.
couple islands on Hawaii.
I haven't been to Hawaii yet.
I've seen it on a map.
Yeah,
I
good
really
enough.
couldn't afford to
It's
go
very-
both times.
it's supposedly very haunted.
There in my family, and it's really expensive, and they put us through that.
There
I
was.
see
Do
why it's
you want to hear an interesting story?
Maybe.
It's as long as it's
Not too
isn't
dark, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with killing babies.
How about we do a your
Good.
turn, my turn, your turn, her turn thing?
I don't know.
How do we feel about that?
Or I
Herman, are you
can
okay
talk
with that?
about Head Bucket Road.
What's Head Bucket Road?
It's somewhere in New York.
Okay.
Heads and buckets, or did they wear like
It-
buckets on their heads, like Buckethead?
It comes from a story back in the 80s.
Ooh, do they wear like almost like the little tiny mini buckets on their heads, like Devo in the Wicked
No,
video?
no.
Oh, that would be cool.
It started
Sorry,
with it starts with children with teens harassing a a bunch of albinos on a remote road, and when they go
Oh,
to
that's
put
just
an
mean.
M80 in the mailbox, a head rolls out.
There's no heads
What?
in my mailbox. That's
What?
disappointing.
A head rolls out.
An actual head?
Supposedly, well, they don't say that. If it's an actual head but it comes from teenagers who were harassing people, supposedly back in the day.
Whose head?
I don't know.
They probably want it back.
Ha!
Oh yeah, like the
That
Headless
was funny.
Horseman.
I had it unmuted. I was across the room, but I left. Devin,
but
where is
yeah,
my
it's
Easter bunny? You haven't even been thinking about eyes today for me.
I've been huffing paint all day.
Well, that should have given you even more interest, like more ideas, more creativity.
No.
I'm trying to get my computer on so that my camera works. I don't know why it won't work on my phone now.
It's stuff. Everything is the world is scary.
Yeah, it is.
Only slightly.
Good thing that I didn't get to see any of the world for the entire year of 2020. I didn't even go in a grocery store. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. How do you get your
I've been to
groceries?
grocery stores several times.
She used Instacart, right?
No, well, no.
Ah.
My husband and I were in separate bedrooms and separate bathrooms. Because
That's no fun.
He still worked, so he would get the groceries. Or we also had I had like this. It's sort of Lift Up. This place, they delivered boxes for me of food.
You
Yeah.
don't have to answer this, but do you have any children?
No. Yes. I have a 7.
She's a dog.
He just turned 7. My son, his name
A
is Walter.
dog.
It's her baby. It's her baby.
Walter James, and he's a Boston Terrier, and he's my child. Yes.
You're a child.
I mean,
Yes,
What
I
about
am.
you?
You can take the 2 digits of my numbers and just separate them, and I'm
going to a
one
big
or
boy
the other on
bathtub
any given
party.
day.
What'd you say?
I have one kid, and apparently I have to pick it back up tomorrow. I mean, her.
Doesn't matter either way.
She's a
Hey,
demon.
hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkeys
She's
around.
15. She's evil. I'm not allowed to know anything of her life because that's
She's a
intruding.
teenager.
She's a teenager and she's moody and
She's awesome.
she's a slob.
I'm 28 and I'm a slob.
How
Well,
many
you're a guy.
How many jars of Tostitos cheese dip are in your dresser drawer right now?
None. I don't eat
Then
that
you're not the
shit.
slob,
Already
you're the
opened.
teenager. They're empty.
I don't eat that shit.
They're all empty. Yeah. How many were in there, Raquel? Like at least six?
It looked like 6 or 7 jars.
Yeah, and we didn't go very deep, so there might have been
My-
more in there.
My brother
You don't wanna
lives
know how
in
many were in
Florida.
Yeah, I didn't want to go any further in that dresser drawer.
Yeah.
Something could come out and eat me.
There was like dirty dishes
Yeah.
in the drawer too.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My brother lives in Florida.
cool. Yeah, it
He
must
and
be.
his
Florida's
wife
nice.
work for Disney.
Oh wow.
Okay. Do they love it or hate it?
They love their job, but
That's a good
Okay,
thing.
cool.
they
Good
don't
brain
work in the
on.
main parks.
Ah.
I want to go to Disney. Can your brother get me to Disney? Write me out.
I don't know if you want to go. They're cutting everything.
Yeah, I heard about that. They're cutting costs and
They
the
can't
price of
even.
everything went
Well,
up.
they're like you
The
know.
jungle. They can't even keep the jungle boats floating.
All right, but is the
Why?
Tower of
Why-
Terror
why-
still running?
What's wrong
It's
with the
a jungle boat sank.
This is in Disney World.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, Disney
Okay.
World is in Florida.
Also,
Okay.
I read a report of a fire in a car in one of the parking lots at 3 a.m.
That
Of
stuff
course, they
happens in
ruled it an
Orlando.
accident.
Mm-hmm. Of
That's
course.
Orlando for you.
Yeah, like Disney World is like they're like getting rid of the old rides and putting new rides in.
Tower of Terror
Well,
won't
they're getting rid of
exist soon.
problematic rides.
No, Tower of Terror has to stay. Or I mean, they can change the theme or whatever. I still need to fall 13 floors.
Well, look, they
I'll be
already
right
got
back.
they
It's
already
gonna
got.
They're changing it to Avengers. Last I heard.
Oop, Devin just stepped out. They already got rid of the Great Movie Ride at the Chinese theater.
Yeah,
Which is sad.
but as long as
No,
Tower of
I didn't
Terror
mean
still
Courtney,
does,
not Devin.
I didn't know they had a ride there.
It's
Let's see, they're like putting, I think, the Ratatouille ride in there also. I forget what else.
yeah. It's very. Disney is supposedly haunted as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which place was haunted? Fandom?
Disney. Ironic. Did you know they made
they have the
Haunted Mansion
so
movie?
Yeah, like I heard like stories that people were literally go on the haunted ride and just dump their relatives' ashes at the ride.
that's
Yeah, but
messed
Disney
up.
cleans that up very, very
They
quickly.
wouldn't do it because they're like yeah, like Adam says, they're gonna clean that stuff up.
So why are you gonna
Like-
do it?
I don't know.
Your dad or your aunt's gonna end up in a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah,
That's
not
just
really smart.
waste.
Really
I mean,
not
unless
really
that's
smart.
what you want to
But
be in a Disney.
Supposedly
vacuum
Walt Disney haunts there as well.
cleaner. That'd be
Mhm.
cool. But he was more into the one in California.
Look, is it like
That's where his,
this is supposed that he's really is he really
frozen head.
Yeah.
Frozen head.
They cremated him. My brother confirmed that.
Supposedly.
It would be really cool.
No,
if
they
it was a frozen
cremated
head,
him.
but
My
he's not
brother
a frozen
confirmed
head.
that. My brother knows like everything Disney.
Mm. Well, I'm just saying.
Could he
Well, I
be
mean,
wrong? Yes.
Supposedly.
Let's get a search party. Let's go look for that frozen head. Let's go.
I don't think I would want to search for a frozen
It'd be in the
head.
utility corridors.
Come on, let's go find the frozen head.
It'd be in the utility corridors.
It's not gonna be gory or anything.
Underneath the park.
Like Futurama frozen heads in jars and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't want to see someone's head with their eyes open.
Well, maybe if we come on, let's just go find frozen heads. Do you know how much money
You
we'll
won't
make
be
off
able to
of that?
find it if
we're
it
gonna find
exists.
We're gonna find it.
You won't be able to get into the underground tunnels of Disney.
That's what you think.
You have little faith.
I know all kinds of sneak ways. Except I could not sneak my way into the freaking Walking Dead set. They had security all up in that place, chasing me like 5 times a day.
You should have just left it alone, Eddie.
We went to the other gate instead. We could get up to the wall. We could poke our heads through the little tiny hole, but we couldn't get to the main gate. Security had that shit locked down. They were not nice either. They'd just be like, no, turn around. They're like, we got a gun. So what? All I have is a cell phone. You're gonna shoot me?
I mean,
good.
I mean, you're probably the nicest people they deal with.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't rude or anything. We backed off. Then we went around the other side. Tried again.
I mean, they probably knew where you were the whole time.
Oh yeah, they got cameras all up in that place. They knew exactly where we were. But it was all right. They only chased us out of the one spot.
The easy to get into spot. I guaranteed if you tried to climb, security would be waiting.
Oh yeah. But
I mean, you were they probably deal with weirder people than you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean,
we're gonna try again, and we're gonna like we're looking for our lost puppy, and see if they'll let us come in a little closer.
They won't.
Or my kid ran. Well, I'll adopt a puppy while I'm down there and just let it run loose. Like, oh, my dog. They'll let me.
They'd probably capture it for you and then.
I'll send my sister, and she's cute and hot and stuff. She's like pretty.
You're not the first person to do that.
I'll use her as a decoy. She's alright.
You're probably not the first.
No, I'm sure I'm not.
She's alright with getting shot.
She let strangers in a haunted house kidnap me, so yeah, she's okay with getting shot.
Ew. You guys still talk?
Yeah, she's my favorite person. We watch The Walking Dead over the phone every weekend. But we did one of those haunted house things, and the staff actor peoples they decided to select me for the scary bit, and they pulled me away from the rest of the group, and I had to do half of this thing by myself. And my sister didn't fight for me or anything. She not even know don't stop. She just clung to strangers and let them steal me.
Yeah.
Like, really? I'm your ride home.
Right.
You could at least
don't disappear.
She did nothing to fight for me. She just clung to strangers for safety. She was
probably more scared than you.
Yeah, but she didn't have to do half of it by herself. That was scary.
She wasn't alone.
And I was. She could have at least said wait or no, anything, a grunt. She just did nothing. Just stood there while they stole me. But yeah, she can be the decoy to get me onto the Walking Dead set.
What
Yeah,
name?
she
It
owes you
won't
one.
work.
She does.
What
What,
name are you
Raquel?
going through now, Courtney? Bella Lugosi's dead?
Bella Lugosi's dead.
I don't know who that is.
It's a song by a band named Bauhaus.
Yeah, Bella Lugosi's dead.
Look at what my
Bauhaus.
fingers can do.
I think it's
Yes, it
Bauhaus.
is.
Phantom, like.
Look at what my fingers can do.
That's goth rock.
Yeah, it is. That's
Did you
not my
guys
main
watch
like,
Game of
style.
Thrones?
That came to my head the other day. I was something Betty Page. Today it was all a dream because Biggie was playing before, but I couldn't get the whole line in. Like, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Anyone knows that?
Ha ha
Most
ha
people
ha ha ha.
Biggie. Yeah, I was trying. So I have my computer set up now, so I can hopefully.
Look at this.
That's scary.
Oh, I see it.
Did you guys watch Game of Thrones ending?
No.
Not the ending.
Don't spoil anything for that because I've been told to watch it and I haven't, and I really want to
You
watch
don't
it.
need to watch it.
So,
I've been told to watch it, but the ending's not good.
You don't need to watch
please
it.
don't tell me anything about
The
it.
entire last season you don't need to watch.
Dooby dooby doo. Where are you?
Bran becomes king.
What to do now?
Don't say anything, fandom.
I would say I'm sorry if I thought that it could change your life. I will just sing and sing, and I do not sound good.
You sound fine.
Yeah, you sound fine, Courtney.
That's amazing.
You sound like a toad.
I'm not a vocalist. I'm an instrumentalist. Although I have had to teach choir before.
And
Years
and
ago.
then but it's a horrible ending.
I don't want to hear it.
Fandom, don't say anything.
Everyone's basically
How
where
about
they
next
started.
time I talk, Phantom? How about next time I talk to you? Can you hold that as a secret for now? And next time I talk to you, it'll be more exciting because I'll be waiting and I'll watch some of the show.
Just skip to the end of the episode.
Wait,
Final episode.
I'm not listening.
That's cheating.
I'm not listening.
I'm just telling you to
Ask a
skip to the
question.
final episode.
I asked, no, I can't do that.
No, she wants to watch the whole thing, fandom. Okay,
I would enjoy talking to you about it, but as it's
The
going
last
on.
season's total garbage.
We
But
get
you know
that,
what?
fandom.
I still want to get to the point where I can make that own decision for myself.
They have an entire battle at night.
Fandom, please don't spoil it for Courtney. If she wants to watch the whole thing, so please don't spoil it. Please respect that, okay?
So I get wrapped up. It's one of the shows I'm genuinely mad about.
For next time, and next time you can tell me.
And then there's
It'll be more special that way.
And then there's For All Mankind.
Whoa, that was weird. Something just moved in my corner, and I'm looking at the Shining hallway on my avatar. And as I talk, it's like pulsing, and something just like it was obviously just one of my folders that like moved right in the corner. If I was on camera and you guys had seen that, I was like, woo, like my body turned. What was that?
But and then I saw For All Mankind.
So my favorite movie, I'm going to go around the circle. I won't tell you a lot about it, but I'm going to give you one of my favorite movies. Actually, I'll give you two.
Okay.
Edward Scissorhands is one of my favorites.
Love that movie.
And Harold and Maude, which a lot of people haven't heard of. But
what's Harold and Maude?
It's it was, I think it's from the 70s, I want to say. And it's about a 19-year-old boy who's obsessed with like death, and he lives with a really rich family. This is all comes out in the beginning, so I'm not giving it away. I'm just setting it up. And he likes to go to funerals. He drives a hearse, but this is like before our times. Darius would understand if he's closer to my age what I'm talking about. So this is like back in the 70s. So, but he lives like with such a like rich parents that don't even care about him, that like basically the first scene in the movie is him in a bathtub. You think someone's dead, and his mom walks by and goes, "Come on, Harold, you have an appointment." So that's like the character of this one. And he goes to funerals for fun. And he meets a woman who's way older, who's like reminds me of my mother, who's just insanely crazy fun. Let's go do this, some speeds in her car and all this stuff, and they fall in love. It's a very interesting movie. I'm not going to tell you any more than that.
I like Idiocracy.
I'm going to see that movie one day, so please don't. But
Yeah,
I've heard that's a good movie.
Basically, it's today times back in the future.
Mm-hmm. So what? Okay.
F-U-T, U-R-E. Sorry, had to do a little jingle there.
There's also Futurama.
Haven't seen it.
Never
My
seen
God,
Futurama?
you haven't seen Futurama?
No, I
right? Isn't that
I'm
Futurama?
not.
Futurama's great.
I
be
saw
honest-
Futurama the first season it came out, and I have not seen it since. And I can't believe what year that was.
Fucking tied it perfectly.
That's in something wet. You need to.
Okay, to be perfectly honest, I'm not really into the American Dad, Family Guy, Futurama shows.
Futurama's
and
some
South
of the
Park.
best.
I just don't really find it entertaining.
There's
Futurama's
there's a semi-senile old man.
How about this one? If anybody has ever gone to some people haven't gone to concerts or just to see music or a band of any sort, and if you haven't seen them live, maybe you watched it on TV, give me a top one or a top two, something like that. And I'm going to start with Devin.
I really have to think about it.
See, the point is
Like
not to
1,000
think about it, because I have no idea what I'm going to say yet.
And snuck in one in Camden.
What bands?
What? It was Pearl Jam and Sonic Youth.
Oh, I saw Sonic Youth a couple times. You know what? That should be one of my top ones. I saw Sonic Youth open up for Iggy Pop and the Stooges.
One of the
Hey, Iggy Pop, Detroit's own.
Yeah.
Somebody stole.
You're a Red Wings
van.
boy.
Somebody stole the van that had all of Sonic Youth's instruments, so they couldn't do the opening act. So Eddie Vedder did an hour and a half solo set.
Oh wow!
It was awesome.
Actually, I saw Pearl Jam at the second Lollapalooza. I guess it was 1991 or 2. It was the Chili Peppers, Pearl Jam, Ministry played, Jesus and Mary Chain, and Ice-T, and they had the Jimmer and Superside show. I remember. That was neat.
That's super cool.
Yeah, Darius, Iggy and the Stooges, I got to see. That was like a thing that didn't happen anymore, because I'd seen Iggy Pop solo a couple times before that. Mm-hmm. That was a cool show, except you couldn't drink. It was at Jones Beach, and now it doesn't matter to me because I haven't drank for 4 years now. But back then, it was a bummer.
I'm going on 5.
I've only had one sip of alcohol in my entire life.
With us?
I saw Bush.
Darius, I think you're the one that comments on the stream too. We both kind of have... Is it you that we're talking about that, or no?
I've only had one drink in my entire life.
Good for you. I had many more than one, and now I have none.
I've had one at my brother's wedding. Actually, it wasn't even a full glass. It was a sip.
You don't need it. It's bad for you. Anyway. Anyway, more shows that people have seen, like cool stuff.
More shows.
I've seen
the Witcher one. show on Netflix. That was pretty good.
I've seen Gabriel. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just like they just finished filming on the second season on that.
So what about concerts, like bands and stuff? If you're going to
concerts, I saw the. It was like more like a holiday concert, like what was it called? Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
They do a good
That's
show.
cool.
Yeah, that was
I've
pretty
not seen
cool.
them live, but they do. A
I
good
haven't
show.
either.
I see them live twice.
You're lucky. That's freaking awesome.
Was it around Christmas time?
Yeah, it was around Christmas time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We always went to see the Nutcracker.
I love the lasers and the pyrotechnics. They all do. It's crazy.
I saw Bush and No Doubt.
You did?
Was it the 90s?
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
bet.
it was. It was in Madison Square Garden, and I almost got kicked out.
Oh, cool.
Madison Square Garden. I actually have only gone there a couple times.
This
I
is the
haven't
first time
been there.
Yeah.
I thought they only had hockey games there. I didn't know they did other things.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling that I'm zoning. I'm my magical skills are zoning in on Darius. If you liked hockey, might be a Red Wings fan, and the Red Wings are really good. Devin.
Red Wings are cool, but Montreal's better.
But
Red
who's
Wings
the
are
best?
champions.
Montreal
I've seen Gabriel Iglesias
it's a
in
more fun
person.
game to go to when it's a Canadian team and like the Flyers. It's more fun to be in the stands.
Yeah, we're both Flyers.
They beat the Flyers in 1998
Everybody
when they won the Stanley Cup for the second year in a row.
Yeah. You shush.
No, it's all right.
Actually, the Red Wings are awesome.
We're Philadelphia. We don't play.
I've been to Philadelphia before. I didn't like it that much.
Nothing but
I've been to a Red Wings game.
the worst from the Philadelphia Flyers, so they never disappoint.
Gabriel Iglesias. I've seen him in person.
Really?
That dude's funny. You know, he's the he tells that story about how he's the second most popular comedian in the Middle East. You know how they like someone in Saudi Arabia wanted to book him, and his agent just named some huge figure they thought they'd never get, and they got it. He's like, "Yeah, you're the second biggest comedian here." He's like,
His
"I gotta
driver
ask, who's
said
number
that.
one?" And it was Jeff Dunham, the number one comedian
The
in the
puppet.
Middle East.
Jeff
Yeah, the
Dunham.
puppet dude who has a puppet of Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
That
I love
guy
it.
is funny. But
Yeah.
I watched like almost all of his shows. The recent
There's
one
a
he
new
did,
one
the
on the
recent one he did,
pandemic.
I have not seen.
Didn't he win like one of the shows?
Which
American
one?
It was
Got
actually
Talent or
so-
something like that.
His show was actually socially relevant.
Wasn't he like a contest winner, like America's Got Talent or some weird shit like that?
No,
No,
I don't
swear
know.
There was a
I
puppet.
don't know about that. I know, was it Eliza Schlesinger? She won the Last Comic Standing.
No.
She's the only one I know of that actually like won a competition for comedy. Oh no! I'm thinking of I think she did win, but Dat Fan won the first season, and
Did you
I've
know
never seen
Gabe-
him since.
All right. If I'm going to tell you this once and once only, okay? I don't want to put you in the spotlight, but please don't interrupt when people
He won
are.
season 2 of America's Got Talent.
All right, Kermit,
Sorry.
you have to
All
please
right.
wait your turn. Don't interrupt, okay? All right.
All right. I was gonna say, Gabriel Iglesias can marry people. He's ordained.
Oh, he's an ordained minister.
He's
Mm.
actually married one person. I mean, two people, but
I did not know that.
You
Yeah, I
need
think
to
you
go to
you
one
can
of
do it
his
online
shows.
actually. If you can get ordained, I had a friend who was ordained in some obscure church online.
Yeah, I think I did that once too. For fun.
Why?
Yeah.
Have you ever married anyone?
No. Nobody would
Has your
trust
friend
me
ever
enough to
married
do that.
anyone?
What?
No.
Yeah,
No, he never put it to use.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
I just wanted the little printout to show my friends.
Say, if you wanted to, could you get ordained and then marry yourself to someone?
I don't think so.
I don't think that's possible, Phantom.
I mean, it'd save you money. I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
Never really looked into it. It was all just for shits and giggles. I am really thirsty. Somebody go get me a drink. Hurry!
Now, Courtney, are you the same Courtney that watches Creepy Little Book?
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I haven't actually been formally introduced to everybody, so I wasn't entirely sure.
Okay, this Bella here. It's Courtney. Kermit the Frog, or whatever fandom. He's from Jesse's stream, and Courtney's friend here, Carol's Cookies.
Oh, Carol's Cookies. Okay, yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, that's Devin. Devin and I went to middle school and everything
Fandom.
together.
No,
Hi.
Yeah, I am the Carol's Cookies.
Wait, I guess
I'm sure they're delicious.
I don't know what I look like though. That's
They
scary.
taste like dirt.
Oh.
I looked it up, and apparently in some states you can marry yourself.
Cool.
Why do you want to even do that?
That sounds like a loophole.
Yeah.
How do I do this? Uh-oh. I don't know how to use my Mac still.
Wait.
I need
Oh,
help.
Okay. What are you trying to figure out, Courtney?
I was trying to say hi. Like,
Okay, I see
Devin
ya.
was on there just to introduce myself, but I look like I haven't made my bed yet.
You look nice.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I look nice. Thank you, Raquel. That's very nice
Yeah.
of you because I'm old and I don't have makeup on or anything.
No, you look nice.
None of us are old yet.
I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to. I don't want to go to sleep before. I think I'll sleep a couple hours before the shot, but I just slept for like 3 days straight. Raquel and Devin both know this. Like complete 3 days straight. It's crazy.
Apparently, it's legal in with Colorado, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin.
Oh, 2 of those states I live or have lived in.
And I'm in one of them.
I can marry myself.
I can marry myself.
No,
I can marry
self-uniting marriage.
Yeah, like
I can
I
marry
could
you
be
too.
the minister or mistress.
Yes.
Whatever you call
Okay.
it. Make up words.
Gotcha.
For like me.
Yeah, I
marrying a
totally
little
was thinking about it the other way.
Courtney, I'll
Yeah,
marry
that
us.
makes a lot more sense.
You marry us?
Yeah, but you're signing a prenup.
Always get a prenup.
I'm the one that sends you presents. I haven't got my bunny rabbit yet.
Oh, you know what? You're gonna get that bunny rabbit in pieces now.
That's not really good.
I will try.
Easter gift.
All right, I'm gonna send you a leg, an ear, a
I want my
tail,
creepy bunny all together.
and you'll have to put them together yourself.
Yeah, I just realized that, Darius, that was confusing. Yeah, she's Carol's Cookies, and it's Courtney. I put the did you notice the whatever you call it, the picture, what do you call that?
It's like the hallway.
Avatar.
Avatar, yeah.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
the
notice
avatar.
that? Maybe that was the same Courtney.
You
I
can't.
can't
A
see the
lot of the
avatars.
avatars are so small
According to
on my
okay,
phone
you're like me
and
then.
on my
I don't
PC
know
that I
what
can't
to
always see them real well.
Gotcha.
According to one website that I looked at, you can't marry yourself.
Well,
It wouldn't
yeah,
be
Darius,
legal.
I've known Pete since I don't know, he was probably 21, 20.
Since the closet.
Okay, so you know him
days.
personally?
Oh yeah. I used to book his band.
Oh yeah. I like how he's started working music back into the show.
Do you know who is? I don't mean to toot my own horn, but
But
I
you
have
will.
been a little bit of an influence on that. because he's a musician and he's really funny when he'll just like randomly sing or like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like his
but I like that
touch
he's
my
doing
feet, touch my
intros and
face.
stuff.
Yeah. That's the one.
The
I
intro,
love-
the intro music and stuff, and like the middle section. I didn't tell him to do the middle section or anything, but I just gave him input about maybe adding something that he does like every week, like the same thing. You know, like Conan did, like in the year 2000 type thing. Like that. I was like, if you could just like and have it be musical somewhat, you know, like a little bit of a, I don't know.
Right,
So
because
he
he's a
came up with
musical
that
man.
middle part, which is really cool, and I like how he starts with the music now. I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. I'm digging it.
Yeah, he played.
I heard him sort of like, off his show when he called into Mecha Random one night, and they were just having a conversation, and he's a really funny guy.
He is hilarious, and he tries to be so like I understand because he's got a large following now, so he's got to be a certain way. But I always tell him, I'm like, I mess with him all the time because that's like what people from the East Coast do. Like we mess with each other for friends, and I'm always like, "You're not funny, Pete. You have to be funny, Pete." I'm not saying he's not funny. I just have to rag on him for that. But he is hilarious. So you've seen him kind of like behind the scenes, then.
A little bit.
Yeah, he's about he's almost as funny as me.
But neither
not
one
quite.
of them is as funny as me.
Not quite.
David likes to call Pete
Porno
Pete.
Porter Pete.
And I've called him Kenny G since about the year 2000. The year 2000, probably no. See, the year
Because of his curly hair.
Yeah, he had hair. He had Kenny G hair for real, and he tried to. I was the bartender, and I had this punk band, I booked bands or whatever, and he tried to. It was his way, I guess, of probably like talking to me or whatever. But he came up and he said, "You must think you're the Queen of Sheba," like thinking I thought I was hot shit or something. And I went, "Who are you talking to, Kenny G?" And we became friends after that. The rest is history.
Naturally.
Like, seriously, like it was like the trash talk to the both of us.
I think his humor and the music is a good compliment to the show because, talking about, mysterious supernatural stuff can get dark sometimes, but
I don't
adds
mind
that
the
levity.
dark all the time. I've been telling him he has to break up the religious stuff a little bit. I don't know if other people. I said it to him, so I'm not like blasting him on TV. That's just my opinion. Just break it up a little. His show's amazing, and he's done so many different formats of it, and he's so talented. He really is. Like
For sure.
Like he's charismatic. He actually does know like a ton about music and
UFOs, paranormal stuff.
Always the freaking UFOs. God damn it.
So yeah. No, I'm glad you got to meet him kind of like on the like out of the show though, because
Well, I was just in the chat, so I was just watching.
Oh, okay. Was it Jesse's chat?
No, you mean Jesse Miller?
Yeah.
No, it was just I was watching Mecha Random.
Oh, because there was one with Jesse, like I don't know if it was the last one or the one. No, it wasn't the last one. It was the one before where Mecca was in it and Pete was in it too.
Okay. No, Mecca is how I found Pete. I was watching her one night and she's finishing up her live stream and she's like, "Let's all go raid Pete." And so I did.
Pete's show is cool.
I thought you said go rape Pete. I'm like, that's not cool.
Yes.
No, raid Pete.
I caught it.
That's what
Demonetized.
That's what happened to me. I was just like mostly I was just watch pop culture stuff on YouTube, and then I got a YouTube recommendation video, and it was like Becca talking about something pop culture related, and she like recommended that I should go to Pete and Jesse's stream. I'm like, cool, I'll check it out, and that's how I met Jesse and Pete and the other gang.
Courtney,
I don't know
my head and
what a nerd I'm gonna sound like. Do you know what I used to watch and still do watch on YouTube? Is
My Little Pony
medical like lectures and stuff.
Such a weirdo. Rather you.
I do. Like I listen to this. I watch this one guy's podcast. He's a neurologist and an ophthalmologist. I follow the Mayo Clinic because they always have really interesting stuff. Obviously, I follow the Vasculitis Foundation. I nerd out on that type of stuff to know everything.
Hi.
And then I also watch old episodes of Jeopardy because I'm still holding on to that.
Mhm.
It'll never happen in my dream.
Oh, I love
So,
Jeopardy.
I auditioned for Jeopardy. Well, I took the test for Jeopardy, I should say, years in a row. I actually got to pick an audition city one year, and then the year after, I was in a flare, just part of like whatever sickness stuff. And when I was taking the test, I was like, "There's no way I passed," because I couldn't even answer stuff in time. And then he got pancreatic cancer, and I was like, "Just hold on for me, baby, hold on.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get on. And I'm not even joking. The day he died, I cried. People thought I was like an idiot, but my brother and my brothers and my I should say most.
No, I did too.
They understood.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I won't do it with anyone else. And now it's this ongoing joke because actually they said that guy from Reading Rainbow might do Jeopardy. And I was like,
LeVar Burton?
I'm not even Ken Jennings.
He was on Star Trek too.
He was.
Oh, nice. But then they had where they're doing this they're going to just have guest hosts. And one of them is like
Ken Jennings.
Well, Ken Jennings has done a bunch already. I can't stand him. Get that other bartender from New York. He was cool.
Brad?
Did you guys
that
ever
his
see
name,
Star
Brad?
Trek
No.
Picard?
Oh no, Brad was the gambler.
No, the other like really charismatic like, bartender from New York. He won like a whole ton in a row.
I can't remember.
Like the year before. Rogers, something Rogers. Austin
Oh, yeah.
Rogers.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his name.
But anyway, now they're talking about they have someone from the Green Day Packers. I'm not a Packers fan, so I don't know who it is. But then they have Blossom. MF and Blossom, like Meow and
Bialik
or whatever.
She's
Yeah.
really smart.
People like her on the shows now, but like I don't know the show now, and all I will ever think about is Blossom and the dumb hats and Joey and whoa. Like I can't get past that.
Yeah, she's a legit scientist.
Blossom, Alex Rick, no. They just don't go together. Like, no, not allowed.
Super smart.
Yeah.
Did
I
you-
watch a lot of physics videos the way that you watch medical videos, and she's been on some like world science forums.
Oh, she's smart like that? I might have to reconsider her.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, now you'll believe that she's smart because he told you. I hate you.
When did you tell me that?
I told you that the last time you bitched about her being on Jeopardy. That she's
I didn't
really
listen to you
fucking
then.
super smart. But no, you just probably wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah, I think she is a neurologist, actually.
Yeah, she's some brain thing. She's
Yeah.
really smart.
I'm really interested in neurology lately
Mhm.
because
What
I've been
about
having some
SpaceX?
changes. So I'm like, I really want to know as much as possible, and I'm also extremely interested in psychology
Mhm.
lately. There's like two things I've been kind of like, just self-learning type thing. Well, just I haven't had much to do. You don't have much to do when you're like not allowed to go anywhere,
Right.
and then you
What
get
about
COVID anyway. Let me
SpaceX?
tell you, it's fun.
Yeah. SpaceX is more engineering, which is cool too.
I find what they're doing
know
over
much
there
about
very
that. I might have to do
interesting.
one of my next things. Did you say you watched physics too, Darius?
Do what?
Were you talking about physics before that?
Oh, I watch tons of physics videos.
I never took physics ever. So I would be interested in like.
I took it in high school, but I didn't like it because it wasn't what I expected.
Now.
I didn't get there in high school because I was I did my music more, so I didn't do science or math my senior year because I went to like teach at the elementary school. They had like because I don't know.
But music is math.
It is. I love you for saying that. You are absolutely correct. I'm extremely good at math. I just never made it up all the levels of the classes,
Yeah, same. I couldn't do the homework, so I would get B's and C's just because I never finished the homework.
Because music was a big thing for me, and I ended up going to a really good music college. Like it was just all kind of like working up to that, basically. So my school, if I didn't need it for college, it was like I could stop at that point, whatever they required. Because I was scouted out. I never even like applied or looked for like colleges at all. I didn't know what I was doing at all, and then they just said apply, and I got almost a full ride to Berklee College of Music in Boston.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, it was badass actually. Except that I had to go on clarinet
I've been to
because that was the
Boston.
instrument I got a scholarship on. And I played many other cooler instruments. Did not want to do clarinet, but
Did you make a career out of it?
I was a music teacher, elementary school music back in the early 2000s, and then all through my 20s, yeah, I had double career because I had like a regular job during the day, and then I had my own booking company and I booked bands, and I played in a couple bands, and then I moved out to Colorado, and pretty much my life just, I don't know. I'm trying to get it back after 14 years. Yeah, I moved out here, got married, everything just changed. So every time
What
I
does
go
your
back to
husband
Philly, it's
do?
like, wow, I still feel like someone, but out here it's like I live in a weird place. I don't
What
fit
does your
in.
husband do?
My husband works at a steakhouse in town. We live in a tourist town.
Ooh.
It's tourist season right now. He works in a steakhouse right now. And the
What does he do in
servers
the
and
off
bartenders
season?
in our town make more money than most people. Just putting it out there, it's ridiculous. So in that sense, like I bartended before, I've been a server. If I wanted to pursue doing that, like yeah, I could make a lot of money, but I do have a master's, and this is not the type of town that I'm ever going to be able to move forward with like, what I really kind of feel like I can do. If that makes sense.
How come you guys live there then?
Well, he lived here. I came out here because my dad was here. And I was only coming for the summer, but I had been laid off from my job, and the rest is history.
One thing led to another?
Yes, exactly. What's that song? One thing leads to another. I was way out there.
Oh yeah, who was that?
What do you think about all the SpaceX stuff that they're
I
doing?
know nothing about it.
They're sending
Honestly, I know
rockets
nothing.
out.
What was the name of that band? It was like Kicks or
Sticks? What are you thinking?
no? One thing leads to another. Oh, the Fix.
The Fix. Yeah, you know what? I wasn't even going there. I had no idea who it was.
I was in Germany for 2 months.
I was in Germany for about a week, I think. I was in Heidelberg in a little town called Dinkelsbiel that smelled like cow poo.
I was in
kind of like where I live now.
I was in New York. I was in Munich.
I never got to go to Munich. I never got to go to like any of the cool places in Germany.
We went to Austria that trip.
I've been to Austria. Vienna is very cool.
Did you go to Mozart's house or birthplace?
Yes, we did all of that because we were on a
Me
2 month.
too.
We were on a 2 month like music. We were performing, but it was like
we went to one of the places that the Sound of Music was filmed.
I love the Sound of Music.
like what's the actress name? Julia Andrews, I think.
Julia. Oh my gosh! But I just love every song from that movie.
It's a good movie. I think the what's the guy's name? I forgot the name. The dad. You know what I'm talking about? What's his name?
I don't know. I always just think like I haven't watched
Von
the
Trapp?
actual movie in so
Von
long.
Trapp?
But I had like a piano book of all the music from it when I was younger, and I just know like every song. I love the songs.
Music cast.
Von Trapp.
Yeah, the Von Trapp family.
Yep, that's right. Found him. Let's see. Who?
They were Von though, right? Was it Von or Van?
Yes, Christopher. I think the dad is Christopher Plummer.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, he passed away recently.
What else was he in though? I know that name, and I cannot make like any connection with it. Like I definitely know the name, and I'm gonna feel dumb when.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. Maybe if anyone hasn't seen Sound of Music, I would highly recommend it.
I was like, as a kid, I saw, like, I went to a lot of like musical stuff, but also I was just into all those, like Grease, obviously, and like I went to see Cats and
I
Those
went
the
to
Nutcracker. And then
I went to London for a week.
I was in London. I went to the Grand, what do they call it? The London Opera, I guess they call it. The big opera house. I saw Rent there when it first came out. I'd never heard of it.
I saw the Tower of London.
I was at the Tower of London. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Jesse did a podcast segment about that.
About the Tower of London?
I was key in that.
I would love to have commented on that. I've been there.
Yeah, I can get the link.
I
for
commented.
Oh, doesn't matter right now. The next 2 days for me, I'm probably going to be like complete mush. So
that's different from any other day because
you, Mrs. Cookie, with the stripper name, Mrs. Cookie.
Carol's
Where's your cousin? We should get her on the show.
Who? Like who? Like who you said?
I was talking about her. I said, where's her cousin? We should get her on the show. That was I think that's the cousin I was telling you earlier that we went to high school with that had a crush on me, and she was stealing things from Devin and giving them to me as presents.
Stole my
What
ring.
did she steal?
My ruby ring that my dad gave me.
And a Weezer CD. I don't know where she got that.
That was not mine.
I got to see Weezer out live. I was never like, oh wait, we got to go to Pete.
Your mom got to go.
Oh yeah, Pete's starting.
Oh yeah. I gotta check that out because
At
I
3 in
missed
the
his last show.
morning.
Yep.
I'm not going to be on there.
It was very nice meeting you, and very
Also,
nice
I can't talk on there.
It was nice meeting all of you.
Yeah, I'll sit over there. I'm gonna log out. But thanks, Raquel.
Thanks. Yeah, we should
Yeah.
do it.
Thanks for letting me on, Raquel.
You're welcome.
We should do this more. It'll be fun.
Yes. Maybe later today, if not tomorrow.
Well, we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Second Moderna. So
yeah, we'll just play it by ear.
I might do it in comment. I'm just saying I might join.
Talk. I might join you again and tell more stories.
Well, all right then.
I look forward to it.
All right,
I can tell scary stories if you want.
No, thank you. No,
all right, bye guys. See you in a few.
Right.
See you on the flip side.
All right.
All right. Bye, Courtney.
Bye.
Kermit, are you coming to Creepy Little Book?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you.
I'm not allowed to talk on there. I got
no.
kicked off for one of the things. It was my fault.
Well, it's
so I don't go on
there
anymore.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head over there.
All right, I'll see you guys over there.
All right. I'll see you there.
Bye.
Have a good night.
It was nice seeing you.
Hey, Kermit, can you stay on for a minute?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, don't go anywhere, okay? I'm going to end this and then we'll talk. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.
How are you?